But if you look at the teachings of Islam and the narrations of the Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, we find some of those narrations describing lying as being the greatest sin that a person can commit. For instance, one hadith attributed to the Prophet ﷺ states, أعظم الخطايا اللسان الكذوب. The greatest of sins is a lying tongue. A person who has the habit of lying. This is أعظم الخطايا. It's the greatest of sins. Another hadith tells us that when we sin, we repel the angels. You know how far you can repel the angels when you commit the sin of lying? The hadith from the Prophet ﷺ states, إِذَا كَذِبَ الْعَبْدُ تَبَاعَدَ الْمَلَكُ عَنْهُ مِيلًا مِنْ نَتْنِ مَا جَاءَ بِهِ. When a person commits the sin of lying, the angel who's around you will be pushed away for 1 mile. The hadith says 1 mile. Now, in the past, they used to use this measurement, 1 mile. It's very similar to our mile. Maybe 1 mile at the time of the Prophet ﷺ is equivalent to like 1.1 miles now. You can actually push away angels for an entire mile simply by lying. That's how repelled they get. A stench, a foul odor emanates from me, is exuded by me when I commit the sin of lying. It's very important for us to know the seriousness of lying. A true believer, a true mu'min, never has the habit of lying. Once one of the companions of Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq alayhi salam, his name was Al-Hasan ibn Mahbub. He asked the Imam alayhi salam, can the mu'min be stingy sometimes? He said yes. Stinginess is not a good quality, but a mu'min can be stingy. Some people are generous, others are stingy. He asked the Imam alayhi salam, can a mu'min be jaban? Can a mu'min be a coward? Not having courage? The Imam said yes, it's possible. There can be some people, they have good faith. Their faith is complete, they do their wajibat, but they're just not courageous, they're just not brave. It's possible. Then Al-Hasan ibn Mahbub asked the Imam alayhi salam, can a mu'min lie and commit khiyana, deception? The Imam alayhi salam told him, no. Al-mu'minu la yakunu kadhuban wala kha'inan. A mu'min can never be a liar. A mu'min may sometimes slip, forget, and lie. Occasionally it could happen, but he's not a liar. He does not have the habit of lying. He does not have the habit of engaging in deception. These are not qualities that are compatible with Iman. Then the Imam ﷺ comments. He says the two qualities that a mu'min can never have is to be a liar and to be deceptive. And this shows us the seriousness of lying. In another hadith attributed to Al-Imam Al-Kadhim alayhi salam, the Imam alayhi salam states, all the evil is locked in a box, figuratively speaking. And the key that unlocks this box is Al-Kadhib, it's lying. That's how destructive it can be. Lying causes a lot of harm. When we lie, we can ruin relationships, we can ruin lives. You break the trust, you can engage in deception. It causes so much psychological and sometimes even physical damage to individuals, to families, to entire communities. And hence the Imams of Ahlul Bayt cautioned us from lying. In one hadith, the Imam ﷺ states, don't engage in small lies because you get used to bigger lies. It becomes normalized for you. Make it a red line. As a mu'min, I shall never lie. because I know how repulsive it is. Then the Imam ﷺ states, eventually when you become a liar, that will lead you to corruption, and corruption will lead you to the fire of hell. It's very important for us as believers, therefore, to protect ourselves from this grave sin. Once we do so, we will taste Iman. In one hadith, Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam beautifully states, لا يجد عبد طعم الإيمان حتى يترك الكذب هزله وجده. Imam Ali alayhi salam states, you shall not taste Iman, the sweetness of faith, unless you keep away from lies. Whether it's serious lies or you're joking. Have you seen some people? They prank others. They tell them lies one after the other, and then, yeah, I was just kidding. That's a lie. You're not allowed to lie even if you're not being serious. Yes, if